All right, what's up, guys? Today we're going to do another live sourcing. I'm just going to go on Nike.com because they just started a 20% sale and they have a lot of discounted items. So we're just going to see how this goes. Completely live off the rip, and I'm just going to show you my thought process when I'm sourcing. So I'll share my screen here. All right, so I know that Nike has a sale, and we're going to go retail. I'm going to go Nike. And I'm going to get a 25 ROI because I know that there's probably a 20% off or discounted items. And then I'm going to sort by BSR. And then I'm just going to run through these, see which shoes have volume. This is the same shoe I showed the other day, so we'll just skip this one, but this is selling at 190. 115. This is actually moving at 190, 11.5. 183. So you get 115. Not good enough. Now, if you discounted it with a gift card or something like that, it might be, but still making $25 a shoe. But for me, I'm not buying that. Pop onto here. So a lot of people were talking about suppressed buy box because Nepeto is going to have a lot of those. But what you want to look at is the offer count because people are selling out on this. If you are scared to sell on a suppressed listing, you're going to miss out on a lot of items. And there's probably a lot of items that are right in front of your face that are profitable that you're not willing to sell because it doesn't have a buy box and you think it can't sell. For me, I'm just looking right in the offer count. 3.5, 3.5. We're getting this for $39.97, new markdown, so probably not going to be tanking. And we are up at $74. 34 ROI. If you FBA it, you can probably get it for 21. And then we just keep it moving. We're looking for speed with this. We're trying to get through as many products as we can. I wouldn't say, I mean, people are selling out on this. I'm not even eligible, but I do feel like that one, there is sales being had. These monarchs always sell really well. So what you're seeing here is there's a seller that has sent multiple batches of like 6 and then they sold out. So it's pretty much just like if it was like this, it's just one seller making this huge hump, but people are selling these at 143. Extra wide, C price and bag. What price are we at? 6.5. So we got $64. 71 ROI. And people are, I mean, this guy did sell out on these. Somebody sold out here. Very low key, and always check the full time. So you can see these do sell. Always check the all. These are kind of a sleeper here at 140, 65 ROI. And we're just trying to move speed. These are selling. No buy box. As you can see, it moved even quicker with the buy box, but without the buy box, we're still getting people coming on and off. Seller comes on, seller comes off, seller comes on, seller comes off. That is movement. What size are we? Size 5 on these. $72. Selling for 135, 134. FBA at 135. Just keep moving. Wrong shoe. There's going to be some wrong ones in here, and you're going to be able to hide these from others. There's a strategy I was thinking of, is just hiding every single lead when a site drops a sale and spending like $100 and then just ripping through all their products. Doesn't move. Just keep it moving. Some shorts here. Spring around the corner. See if they move. Always check the all. These do move. Now, what you're going to want to look at is comparison to the buy box and non-buy box. So obviously things are going to sell faster with a buy box. We just want to know if people are still selling it without a buy box up here. And what you can see is on April 15th, there was 2 sellers and now there's 1. So somebody sold out of these at $59.50, and they have volume in the past. There's a 14K rank. So with weather coming a little bit warmer, I feel like you could sell a few of these. Small, tall, 30.97, 30.97. I saw these earlier. Chilling at 59, 32 ROI. Not the best lead, just because it's probably going to sell decently slow, just for 30 ROI, and especially because it's smaller sizes for kids, but still. Women's shoes, obviously not my favorite, but these have definite volume. Coming in and out of stock, sitting up here at $170. And what you can see is somebody came on here for $170 and they sold out. And I assume it's the same person probably refunding this, because then the listing is not showing to anyone on Amazon. Every one of these people is selling out. 150, 97, 170. So to be able to get this at whatever it is, what size are we? You've got the sizes, anything you want. And we are going to get this at $80.97 for $170. $50 a shoe. People are selling out on this. You can at least sell one of these. I would say probably more. It is a little overpriced, but you have a lot of room to come down to. And then you have other sizes, because I see this one on here too. That's the best thing about this, is once you find that hidden listing, and this only has 2 ratings, but it has a 17K rank, so this is kind of low key. Same thing here. Somebody sold out at 94, 170, 136. We're getting it at 80.97. This one's probably, yeah, I would probably pass on this one. It's too low. Keep it moving. Just looking for speed. Because we've already run through like 15 products. And if you were doing like KPF or manual sourcing, you're probably going way slower and not hitting on this many products. 65. I don't really think this moves, especially without a buy box. So I'll just pass on it. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to sell shoes, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Higher return items are going to be what they are at the beginning, and you just want to have a higher ROI for it. So we got C, price, and bag here. Just select the size. What size are we? 5s, out of stock. Would have been fire though. What are these? I bet there's other ones that are good on this. $72. Printing. And these are selling without a buy box, moving. Up here. 148. Let's see if there's other sizes. So we know we can get this for 72. So I'm sorting by color here, and we're going to go white. And realistically, in this case, I'm actually looking for not having a buy box. It looks like there's only a few whites. Oh, we got a lot. And what I want to see is that people are selling out. So the 6s, I bet, are very similar. It looks like this says 6, but it's 5. So it says 6 here, 5 here. It does that sometimes with shoes. This is the listing we were looking at. This is an interesting one because the customer is going to select 6, and then in the cart they're going to see 5. So we can either try to pull that ace in or just move on. 5.5. Do we have 5.5? We have 6 or higher. Let's check the 7s. Sevens are up here at 91. That's not going to work. So yeah, we would just probably move on. But that is something I would keep on a spreadsheet if this came back in stock on Nike and we were just late on it. These shoes. Somebody did sell out on these. It's, I mean, $300 for these is pretty crazy. You could probably sell one, but no volume here. We're back to the free runs. These are men's though. Everyone knows this shoe, so I mean, we know this sells. People are up here selling this 2, 1. This is actually a really good lead, I bet. 69.97. This is gonna print. It's close. FBM, I bet you could, you know, be $7 probably. Not probably what you want, but if you FBA this, you might be able to price above them at 19. Plus, you're not really taking it into consideration, but you are getting 10% cash back on all these orders to pretty much pad your margin a little bit. You never want to count that in. But this one's close because I feel like these will sell well. And there's also another size here, it looks like. All these free runs are super discounted. Yeah, this one was at 200 and someone sold out. Super sneaky here. Somebody's just trying to get the buy box even at 131. 69.97. $40 RY with a buy box. This is a good lead. 11.5 common size. These are gonna rip. 40 RY. Super solid. That's a lead that I would probably hide on here. Not really moving. I mean, people are getting sales, but I pass, especially women's shoes. So yeah, you see, the free runs are all over the place. Doesn't sell. But that's fine. We're not having to open 2 listings. We're not having to manual source back and forth, open new windows. Sneaky getting sales here. And if you're not willing to sell on a non-buy box listing, you're just going to miss all this. Offer count is what matters most, in my opinion. 8.5. I'm getting this for $64.97. At 112, FBA's at 119. It'd be close. I wish the buy box came back, but this is selling. Probably not the best ROI. Probably pass on it, especially being women's. Couple sales here. Has a buy box, makes me feel a little bit better about it, but it is pretty overpriced, I bet. $90. And we'll have to see if this adds. They're doing a 20% off. Ineligible. Okay, so it's $90 for 150. Not what I want. And you could even make the ROI a little higher. It says 155, but these shoes, not selling. A lot of the same shoe here. But yeah, that's pretty much how I'm using this software. I really don't see a reason to do KPF anymore, just because I think this is faster. Let's check these one last shoe. What do we got? This one. Is that it? This might be the wrong shoe. There it is. Has movement, offer count increasing, but someone just did sell out at 160. These are $90. That's going to be close. Good though. 38 ROI. These have movement, and it has a buy box still, so I would probably buy a couple of these. So yeah, it's pretty easy to find leads, I feel like, and then just hide them. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people have said they're not sure on this software and whatever, but I mean, that's completely live off the rip. And I would definitely sell on listings with no buy box and not be afraid of that. You're just looking to see if the offers are moving. So hope y'all enjoyed.